The important thing to remember when using the Telos Digital Hybrid is to remember that it is the thing going between your telephone and your normal telephone line. So if you have a standard telephone that looks pretty much like this, you would normally have the telephone wire going from the back of your telephone, and this end would go into the wall, right? Well, in this particular case, because we're putting an intermediary between your telephone and the wall, we have to refer back to the back of our Telos unit, and you will see that there are two places to put in phone jacks. One is called phone, and one is line. When you have the connection hooked up to your telephone, and the other end is dangling here that you'd normally be putting into your wall, we're going to put it into our phone jack here on the Telos unit. The other one is our line jack. That literally will go from Telos, this jack, into the wall. And that's the only thing you have to do to hook up your telephone to the Telos unit. Now, it is also important to note that we have a power cable. You have a power AC cord that will connect from your Telos to your wall or to a power cord extension. I really recommend, if you can, plugging your Telos into the wall. It's possible that there could be some feedback if you just plug it into a power strip. So this is the connection that goes in. There's only one place it can go on the back of the Telos. It's the far right. So this is going to be our power cable. The other end of this is your normal connection to plug into the wall. And so the only thing we're missing here on this example is our line. I don't have my line set up here in the office to connect the Telos to my telephone line, but nonetheless, this connection would go from the line to the wall. If we turn the Telos around, you will now see that there is a red light indicating there is power. As soon as you're ready to take your phone call, somebody's called you, ring, ring, somebody's on the line, you want to get them into your Telos unit, you simply push the on button. And just like that, you heard something on my telephone line. So we're gonna keep that turned down for the time being, but that is the way that you would be hearing audio. You'd be hearing audio simply by turning on your Telos unit. So now as you turn on the Telos unit, you should be able to hear audio both coming from your mic and coming from the telephone line. And so that's how we basically hook up our Telos unit to our mixer board, and then we'll go ahead and switch it off again. By the way, the only thing that ever needs to be pushed in the front is the override on-off, which is the third from the left, this one. That'll eliminate some of the background static. Beyond that, the other two here on the left, always pushed out, and your AGC on-off always pushed out. This is the only thing you'd ever have to worry about controlling on the Telos unit. And that's how you hook up your Telos to your telephone and your Telos to your ALESIS. One last important note here, folks. Your ALESIS mixer board, this thing, came with an installation CD. Make sure that you download everything that you can download from here. There are drivers on here. There's software on here. Please make sure that you install this into your computer, CD or CD-ROM drive, and make sure you go ahead and download everything on here. It'll make the whole process of recording much, much smoother. Again, the ALESIS installation CD coming with the ALESIS mix board. Go ahead and install it in your computer, and then we can move on to the rest of your recording software.